So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this container out of a cookie tin, mini barrels, and scrapbook paper. So easy. As I stated, we're going to fall projects today, and we're going to start by using a Royal Dansk cookie tin, scrapbook paper, 3 mini wooden barrels, and this one should be pretty easy. So what I'm going to do, this scrapbook paper, I thought it kind of looks fall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure. Let's go ahead and trim this up. Okay, now I'm going to measure this and I'm going to cut it exactly in half. Find the center of this. See if it's going to be wide enough. Yes. Now, let's go ahead and cut this. And let's see which way we like it better. Do we like it better this way? Or do we like it better this way? This way. I think I like this side better. But I'm also going to have to trim this just a little bit too. Now, so what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to take my Mod Podge and I'm going to use rubber bands on this too. So I'm going to go ahead and put Mod Podge on this. Let's take this, place it on here. I'm going to have to piece this because this is not long enough. So I'm going to piece these two pieces together. Make sure to get it all covered. This is exactly long enough. Can't believe my luck. Yay. Perfect. Now, I'm going to grab me a couple of rubber bands, place them around, to hold it into place. Make sure it is all adhered. You want to make sure it's all stuck. Now, while that's drying, what I'm going to do, I'm going to paint these little barrels. I'm using Rich Espresso in the metallic. And I'm just going to give this one coat of paint. While those are drying, I'm going to trim around the top. You can paint the inside of this if you want. It is very reflective, as you can see. Now, I am going to find me some trim. So I have this trim right here that I'm going to go ahead and glue while this is drying to the top and to the bottom. Get it trimmed a little bit more. Now, let's find the end. Go ahead and put a little bit of glue. Let me glue this right here. Right, just put just a little bit of glue around the top. Take my string, place it along the edge. Just like this. Not putting a whole lot of glue, just a few little dots over here and there. And placing it across the edge. And if there's enough, I may go across the top. I'm just gluing it right along the top edge. There's the top edge. I may even, when this gets dry, I may even seal it in with Mod Podge. Just going along the top and the bottom. I'm probably going to cover the bottom with some paper. And that beeping noise is still going on. If you all hear it, it's the portable battery charger. So this is what it's starting to look like. Now, I should have enough to go along the top edge, so let's try this. Just to give it kind of a finished look. Be careful that you don't burn yourself. To the bottom. I can find where I started it. Okay, here we go. Try to make sure all the metal is covered. Plus, I want it to look uniform too. Don't want part of it to look thick and the other part not. Now, let's do the bottom. I may have some let's try this and see if this will stick. This is just the Dollar Tree brand. It may not stick. But let's try and see. Let's trace the edge. Just to get a pretty good idea. where this needs to go. Okay. Cut it out. So this is the cheap Dollar Tree brand. I don't know that this will even stick, but we'll see. If it doesn't, we can use a different kind and use this as a pattern. Right. I think it's going to stick. Got a little bit of paint on it, but that's fine. This is just to give you all an idea. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some hot glue around these little barrels, and I'm going to place them, but I don't want to place them on the rim. Let's take the rubber bands off. Put a little bit of hot glue right here to hold this down. And there we have it. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. Let me grab something real quick. I gotta unplug my stuff. But let me grab, and if you wanted to, you could also put paper on the inside as well. But what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take this piece of tissue paper right here. I'm going to kind of wad it up. Just like this. And I'm going to take this stuff that I use to make my scarecrows with. And I'm just going to kind of, hide my tissue paper. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just like this. And I've got these little pumpkins right here. And I'm going to place my pumpkins. And, you know, you can also decoupage these pumpkins. And I also have some leaves. Let me get some leaves. And I'm just going to stick a few leaves in here. I think I will make me a bow. And there we go. Take my string. Tie it tight. It looks like this. Put a little bit of hot glue on it. Find my center. And there is a table setting. And that was not so hard to do. So give them a try. See what you can come up with. I think you'll like them. So I'm glad you all tuned in today. Joined me for my little craft. I think I'm going to decoupage some of these. And want at least one of them to give it a different, you know, color. But don't forget to like, to subscribe, to hit that notification button, and to share this video. It truly, truly helps me out. Until next time, I hope you're enjoying this fall decor. Bye.